Here we are.
Welcome back.
Are you here?
Where, am I here? Am I a ghost?
A ghost of war.
A dust ghost.
A dust. The ghosts were dust all along.
Dusty sheets.
How are
And
you
we
doing,
turn
just a
into-
friend?
I'm doing spectacular. I'm comboing left and right and basically showing that I know how to press buttons.
I would like to make a minor correction that you are comboing right then left.
Am I hitting all the one frame links?
Of course you are.
Don't lie to me, Ladderface.
I don't know. I can't see your button inputs, so.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They're hidden.
This lovely little campsite seems like a place that'd be fun to hang out, but I guess we're just gonna go cut through a rock wall
Yeah.
instead.
Because we want wall chickens.
Well,
And
of
those
course we
keys,
do.
but mostly the wall chickens.
What would life be without wall chickens?
Yeah. Way more delicious when they come out of raw stone.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, those stone ovens, brick ovens, kind of.
Yeah. The pillars are just real life natural ovens. Those look like a chicken once got stuck in them, and then 500 years later they turn into delicious chicken you can eat.
The Earth
That's the way of
itself
life.
is a giant stone oven. Because there are layers of rock, and within is the heat source. Stone
And-
oven.
So wait, doesn't that make us the things
The
that gonna get
mountains
cooked?
that project out are, you know, when walls of the stone oven have problems, and the chickens within the ovens are brought to the surface.
Right. Man, when that happens, world hunger will be solved.
Yeah, we're still hoping for the, you know, Earth Chicken event to solve world hunger, but someday.
Someday. But right now, we're gonna get a very special ability that's gonna make things a whole lot more interesting. Has a lot of potential. That glowing orb
It's
right there.
Orb power.
I keep getting distracted by these little creatures.
We've got some things to do before we can power up.
I don't want to power up. I want to kill this little thing first. Now I have obsessive, compulsive monster killing disorder. Oh no. Let's try it again.
You have to touch the
way
orb
better.
to power up. You can't.
Now we have an
just-
aerial dust storm.
Ooh.
And, oh boy. This ability is like the ground one, except it can be manipulated to give you almost infinite horizontal or vertical height. And it can cause some crazy stuff like this, where you just go to the edge of the world.
And then our buddy tells us that there's no rain. And
Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Like, you run out of energy. Alright, it's the way the aerial dust storm works is it homes in on enemies. So if enemies are in the sky, you can just home into them like that. Like, it wouldn't work without enemies.
as opposed to the
Right.
ground-based, where it just kind of flies around like crazy.
Yeah. Both dust storms can use fidget, do combo stuff. Oh, wow, that guy was a
He
good
got punched in the butt off a cliff.
I got so mad that I went back and killed
And
the
you're
respawn
just gonna fuck
enemies.
everybody up.
Well, I needed that key, but still. Upset. He got me.
So
But the aerial dust storm can also cause some manipulations to make you go places you couldn't go before, and we'll see that a little later in the video.
oh my goodness, you're gonna speedrun, skip, do speed skips.
Ugh.
Fly
There are
into
some
space to
you
save
can
time.
you can actually wrong warp in the game.
Oh,
Maybe more of that later, but right now gonna play some sick beats.
Nice. I think later we'll be able to break through that wall. But we've got to get yellow power first.
Is there somebody in there?
We'll break through it pretty soon.
Oh. We just have to beat this definitely not a boss.
A merchant lies in wait.
Oh, it's a merchant.
Do not let his appearance frighten
Oh.
Merchants can be
you. To
bosses.
assist
Well,
in our journey.
It depends on what you're buying.
Surprise! At the savings. Come on, let's.
She was with you. She was scared too.
Yeah. Well, I was, mainly reacting to her.
Yeah,
Who are
fidget.
you? Merely
Fidget.
a friend with
Correct.
many wares for sale. Shall we?
Yeah, we
get
told
to
you to forget her
business?
name.
Does this merchant have a beak?
It
It looks like there's a duck beak under there.
looks like it, but I'm pretty sure every person is a mammal in the game.
Platypuses are mammals.
Well, then, sure.
They've got beaks.
A little something about the shop is you collect materials, and you can sell them to the shop. You only need to sell one, and then they get cataloged. And what that means is that shops, over time, automatically restock. And if you sell just one material to them, over time, their own stock will grow, and you can buy 10 or more
Infinite
later on.
blankets!
Yeah, pretty much infinite. What it basically means is that once you get and sell a single one of a material, you can have infinite of those materials over time.
So
So,
by
no
introducing
bragging.
it to merchants, they begin producing it over time.
Yeah, I guess they once they know what it is, they can start importing it.
I've never seen this before, but I know exactly how to make it forever.
That would depend on the
This apple.
If I may
Oh.
Oh, maybe now that I understand what this is, I can actually pluck them from the trees. Okay.
please,
So I guess the same thing just happened in
should you
reverse.
find a blacksmith and then
That-
Where now that the
Here's-
merchant has
they
introduced
may
something
be
to
able
you,
the item for you.
you can
I can
produce
offer you materials
apples
as well,
via
though
trees.
I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value.
What it's explaining now is
Not from around here.
about
As
materials.
I'm sure you've guessed by
Well, what you can use materials for,
Once you've
which
sold
are
me a new material
blueprints.
type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward,
Oh, you get a nice
I will
little
pay
bonus
a
when you
bonus
bring
for
them
the
something
first
new.
material you sell
Yeah.
me.
When you bring the
Which already did.
platypus.
He'll buy
A new type of...
high price.
Oh, great.
I-
Good job with the
Yes.
Resident Evil 4 reference
Yes, I
there,
will.
Fidget.
Yeah.
The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt
Oh, yeah.
to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants.
He's basically explaining most of it, but
You will
yeah,
save
all the
valuable
shops
time
are
collecting rarer
shared.
materials.
They don't have the same stuff, but they'll have the same materials cataloged. So there's that. We completed that quest for this, which was just, Solomon material, so tutorial stuff. But what we got from him was a blueprint.
And a nice little stack of XPs.
Yeah, we also bought a little bit of items, just some real basic items.
Mm-hmm. So games can never agree on what the luck stat means. Do you happen to know what it does in this said game?
I'm pretty sure it just determines criticals.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a blueprint, but we have no way to create those yet. But we will soon. But for now, they're just fodder in our inventory.
Just crowding up our pockets.
They're actual fodder later on because you can't sell blueprints. So you'd have to make the item to sell them, but to make the item is about as expensive as you would to get to sell them. So
This is
the most you can hope for is to break even.
where we learn to influence environmental objects to achieve goals.
Dust Storm can do that because it's a bomb fruit. It's not actually an ability, as you thought, which was a good guess.
That's
But-
how it usually works. You see, like, a door with a color on it, and you think you have to get a new type of missile.
Yeah.
But the missile
The-
is naturally occurring, I guess.
Yeah. For only the missiles. Our abilities will get to progress to certain parts of the world. But bombs are just naturally occurring in the world of dust.
I'm assuming that they could theoretically also be used in combat?
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
They are very damaging.
Weird, that.
As they want to point out right here by putting a bomb next to some enemies.
Whoa! The thing that they just taught us, now used in a new way.
Bombs can damage enemies?
Well, it's not just a bomb, it's also a fruit.
They have a fruit allergy.
Can
right.
we eat
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Can we eat the bomb fruit?
Yes, but you'll probably die. It's probably really delicious.
It's
because if
yeah.
it wants you to eat it, so it can kill you. I guess. So
it
can
probably
defend
just
itself?
needs, the nutrients to fertilize the seeds.
Oh, and then your remains become a bomb tree
Yeah,
plant.
yeah. Fertilizes where the seeds wind up with your innards, the guts.
Doesn't sound too great.
It's part of the beautiful nature of
There's something in that cave.
the circle of life.
Out.
4 locks.
Speaking of the
Well,
circle of
guesses you
life,
need 4
Those keys that we picked up. It's time to sacrifice them.
we got just 4. So those cages, there are only a couple in the game. They have something very special in it, but you'll need 4 keys instead of 1.
Oh. Does it have to do with the adorable bunny rabbits hanging out?
Surprise! It's our new friend! Cameo guy.
How did he get here?
Well, he was imprisoned for his game being way too much bullshit. Maybe? I don't know.
You'd
But
think.
the mechanic is you can rescue cameos from other indie games, and they give you a health bonus. Also, you can visit them later to have a really cool party.
Oh no, I don't want to go to where Meat Boy comes
Meat
from.
Boy parties.
Yeah. I don't want to go to his house. There will be
It's not
spikes
his
and
house.
pits.
It's not his house.
Well, okay, I guess.
He's our guest,
Okay,
so he
if
can't.
he's gonna come visit us, that's one thing.
Yeah. Well, there are rules in our house. He can't do anything he wants.
Well, he's gonna drip. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
He,
yeah.
he was surprisingly undrippy when he saw him. He's probably a little dried out from being locked in a cage.
Yeah, that's true.
Dust, there's something up there.
Not a problem at all. Stand
Oh,
back.
stand back. We're gonna climb some vines.
All right, I've got it.
Where are we?
No.
Oh, they're too slippery.
Oh no, who slimed up the vines?
Trouble there.
Yeah.
Meat Boy.
I just can't
Meat
get a
Boy! He wall jumped all up and down
Yeah.
those vines.
God damn it, Meat Boy. That's why they locked them up.
Yeah.
Now nobody can get
Ugh,
up the
you're getting
vines
the
anymore.
vines all slimy. We can't get to work.
Ah,
God damn it,
God
Meat
damn
Boy.
it, Meat Boy. We'll just have to do it another way.
If only we still had that sandpaper that we sold the merchant, we could just use that to grip on the slippy vines. Right? That's how it works, right?
Sure.
This is an adventure game, so we can just use item on problem and solve everything.
We're gonna sequence break.
Oh dearie.
Little bit. Just a little bit.
So we're just
But
gonna...
our reward for our folly is an accessible wall chicken.
Oh no. Oh, and
But yeah, once you have the aerial dust storm, you can air combo and cancel it into an aerial dust storm and back into an air combo, and Thusly, if done correctly, because it's really hard, get infinite vertical height. And I can get you into some places you're not supposed to be yet. Where enemies are a little bit stronger.
They're kind of punching you. Oh, the challenge arena.
You get to this place where you're not really supposed to go, but it's not really a plot thing, it's just a side thing that's kind of not really of use to us right now, so I just kind of did it to show off.
The challenge is merely getting to the arena. There are no actual challenges within.
You can complete the arena right now, but because of my low health, if I get hit by one thing in there, I'm just gonna die. And the reward you get for completing the arena is a decent attack upgrade, but it's not really worth it since you can get a better one a little later anyway.
Stupid challenge arena. No good for nobody.
But we'll come back to actually do it later, of course. And actually show off what this challenge arena really means.
The true meaning of challenge arena. Will that be when we're actually supposed to go up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or well,
Well,
at least a little more tanky.
at least closer to being supposed to go up there.
Yeah.
Oh, are we actually gonna boss a boss now?
Don't worry, Dust. I'll be behind you every
Maybe.
step of the way.
Sort of.
Are we gonna pet a pony,
mini-boss.
a new deer? Oh.
Oh no, that's later.
It's another one of those spiky
We gotta get a
things.
counter
That
tutorial.
persistence
Oh,
will keep them
even
mad.
better than a boss.
Much as I pity this corrupt
Well,
beast,
parry. Parry's
now
not
might
exactly
be
the
a
same
good
as a
time to
counter.
demonstrate the parry technique. Allow it to
No one's
strike.
gonna, hang you for it.
Hey, you dazed it.
So is it just done
Attack
with
and hold
the
button at
main
moment of the
attack
enemy
button?
strike, and you will parry their
Stunning or
attack.
parrying
For a
is
counterattack.
actually really, really easy. All you have to do is have the button held down when something attacks you,
Oh, that is really easy.
and you'll just automatically parry. So unless you're not paying attention, you can just parry.
For whatever reason, I
most
assumed it was like
melee
a
attacks.
timed tap attack, where
But they do tell you that you have to time it.
But the only
you
thing
can
that the
just-
game looks for is that button is pressed while attack is happening.
Yeah, you can if you're attacking something and you're just attacking with the X button in this case, then you'll just automatically counter if the attack is counterable or parryable.
Parable.
I see somebody over there.
Parryable.
Oh, when we got to the village that we talked about
We're in a bit of
last
a hurry.
last time.
Don't
We're
worry.
not at
Maybe?
the village yet. We're at the outskirts.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not a pet, but I would appreciate it.
And we're gonna talk to this teddy bear?
Friendly character.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah,
It's a
Hi,
bear.
some sort of
Don't get many travelers this
a
far
lanky
out of
Care
town.
Bear.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. It's nice to finally meet a friendly face.
Most
So we're
characters
getting closer to the
we're
village
gonna
then?
find
You mean
will
over
probably
the
look
village?
like Care Bear
Yes,
rejects.
it's just
Or
one
Gummy
of
Bear
those
rejects,
feast.
even.
And they
Even
Or
say
a
worse.
reject of the crossover between gummy bears and Care
the
Bears.
monster attack
Oh,
down there has
jeez.
been getting worse.
Oh,
Right
jeez.
Oh,
before you
jeez.
showed up, I'd swear I heard somebody shouting.
She's right, Dust. I can hear somebody calling.
It's time
for
to
help
play the
right
hero
now.
Let's get going.
instead of
Yes,
just mercilessly
please hurry.
slaying everything
Be
we run into.
careful.
Ugh,
Oh.
we talked so good. We exploded into a level up.
That is the exact same amount of XP that we got for talking to Jan's shopkeeper.
Yeah, apparently, talking to people gives you
Exactly
really-
416 XP.
Yeah, in this case, yeah, and it's a really large amount of XP. Like talking to people is good.
You
for
should do it. It's
socially
basically
leveling up.
this game is trying to get nerds to talk to people. It'll give you level ups.
Some of the save points are a little janky. I had to be in the right spot for it to register.
The beam wouldn't beam. Come on.
Anyway, for that mini boss I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Look! Please, help us!
Oh, cool. It's an anime golem.
Size of that thing!
Don't worry. I think I can handle it.
Well, he's not that anime. He could have better hair.
I don't.
Like,
Unless it's
hair
a hair
made out of
golem,
vines?
a golem isn't gonna have hair. But
Alright,
then it will all be
fair.
hair, and I don't know if. Oh, lordy.
Well, he's super dead.
yeah, super duper dead.
No,
Oh,
wait,
or is
that's
he?
not all of them.
Here comes some more.
Oh,
Some more, yeah, different types of
Yeah.
golems. That's cool.
we've got another different type of rock golem, and then
But they're
This-
not particularly tougher.
no, this golem might be made out of beef jerky. The brown one,
More like butter.
butter, a butter golem.
Did we get all of them?
Oh, butter golem.
Use fire attacks against the butter golem.
Well done, Dust. You have proven yourself a worthy swordsmaster, and none too soon.
Bah, they
And
deserve
reminder
it.
that the difficulty is
Probably
set to
take
hard or
all 5 of
tough.
them. You know, if I had to. And
Stuff takes a lot of damage, but you also take a lot of damage.
What happened here?
So that's
I don't know. We were out here checking the
Yeah.
fields with
This
the
is
if I
some
kill
heaven or
him,
hell level.
We've been having a lot of problems with smaller beasts. But
Hell
this is
or
the
hell.
first time a giant
no.
has ever come
No,
this
no,
close
no.
to the village.
don't play hell or
The
hell.
first step of your journey is near its end, Dust. The village lies just ahead.
Yes, we arrived. That's great. But what now?
That has not yet been revealed
Ah,
to me.
this sword is all like, well, actually, I don't know that much.
Let us continue onward.
Will you two be
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to be vague or anything, but you need to go to a place for an unknown visa.
Not a problem. That's what we do. Bringing justice.
Judging by the mini-map, we should continue moving right.
Hey, who are you calling weak?
He's just reading the minimap, he's not actually a magical sword.
What a jerk.
We're still a little shook up, but I think we'll be fine.
I just
Are
need to
these
sit here
rabbits
for a
supposed to be elderly?
while. My legs still
Yes.
hurt.
Okay.
You should get to safety
Yeah,
if you can.
doesn't, not that
I
I
cleared out
really...
quite a few monsters
How
on the
how
way,
can you
but
tell if a
no one
rabbit
will
is
be
like
back.
80 years old
Did one of
in
those
rabbit
monsters
years?
hurt you?
Mm.
Well, I mean,
They wear
not
old people
exactly.
clothes?
No,
This old
they
love
yell at you
twisted
if you
his
get
ankle
close to
running
them.
away from those monsters.
If you walk
I
on their
suppose
lawn,
stick
they
around to protect
they
your
yell at
poor
you.
old wife.
I
They
was
tell about
running to get
how in their
help.
day,
Yeah.
You know,
lots of
rabbits-
help in the
rabbits married at a
toolshed,
decent
I'm
age.
sure. What, you got a little
didn't
army
go hopping
hiding
around.
there?
Maybe I should go.
Oh no.
Back in
Please
my
don't
day,
wrong
we breeded
idea.
way
I
better
still
than
love
you.
My husband, even if he
Took
is a
care of
coward.
27 children
Oh,
by
yourself.
myself. Also, the girl
Uh.
rabbit had gray hair, so that was kind of a hint.
Yeah. Anyway, to the village.
To the village.